Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Debbie, and I'm going to be taking you through this core yoga today. We are focusing entirely on our core, as well as maybe stretching the rest of the body a little bit because we don't do anything without our core. It's important for our leg strength, our back strength, and it helps us move through the day no matter what activity we're doing, whether we're doing yoga or we're walking or we're going on a hike with friends. This is for beginners. You don't need any props today. All you might need is maybe some blocks if you would like to use them. As always, you need to listen to your body and decide what is working for you. We are going to begin at the back of the mat in child's pose. Now you have a choice for which child's pose you'd like to do. You can do the regular child's pose where your knees are together and you're laying over your body and your arms down by your side, or you can spread your knees as wide as the yoga mat, sit your bum back down on your heels, and walk your hands out and lowering yourself down. We're going to center our bodies to the mat here and start by taking some deep breaths in and out through the nose, breathing in, breathing out. Breath in, breath out, breathing fully into the belly, and exhaling fully out the mouth. One more breath on your own, breathing in and out. And on the exhale, we will raise ourselves up into tabletop. So bringing those knees directly underneath the hips, the wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Nice yogi hands, fingers spread wide, creating that foundation. And we're going to warm our spine up. So inhale, drop the belly, looking up. Exhale, round, tucking that chin into the chest, getting extension through the back. Inhale, arch, look up. And exhale, round, tucking that chin. And one more, inhaling, looking up, expanding the chest, rounding and expanding the shoulder blades away from one another. And then bring yourself back into tabletop position. And we're going to engage our core here. So we're going to inhale, pulling that navel into the spine, feeling like somebody's pulling a string on our belly button. Exhale and keeping it held in. And then inhale, keeping it held in nice and tight, holding that foundation through your hands, strong yogi hands. And we are going to extend our right leg out behind us. You can point or flex your toes here, making sure that you haven't lost that core engagement, and extend that left arm out in front of you. This is bird dog. And then inhale, pull knee to elbow. Exhale, extend, keeping that navel pulled in nice and tight. Inhale, round and arch the back. Exhale, extend, finding length in the body. Wobbling is perfectly normal. Inhale, round. And then exhale, take it down to all fours. Let's take a breather here in child's pose for a moment, just to relax our core. We're going to repeat this on the other side. So take a couple of breaths in and out here. Coming back into tabletop, establishing your foundation, knees directly underneath the hips, wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Inhale to pull the navel into the spine and engage the core. Exhale to make sure it's fully engaged. Inhale once more, and we will lift up the left leg, taking that out straight, and extend the right arm out in front of you when you are ready. Take a big breath in, and then exhale, elbow to knee, Inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, extend. And round, bringing the elbow to knee. And taking it back down into child's pose for a moment here, just to take a breather. Taking breaths to take it back to where you were. And we are going to move into a seated position, extending our legs out in front of us, finding our foundation here, scooting your bum ahead a little, bending the knees. And you can you can engage your core, pulling that navel into the spine, sitting up nice and tall, doing that same breathing that we did before to ensure that your navel stays engaged. You can grasp onto the back of the legs, lifting them up, coming into boat pose, and you can stay here if that feels good to you. If you would like to challenge yourself a little further, you can extend the arms out in front of you. This is our high boat. Or you can really challenge yourself moving into low boat, where you're lowering yourself down closer to the mat. For me today, I'm going to stay in my high boat. It just feels a little better in my body. And then we will relax and just take a breather here. There are lots of bugs here today where I'm at, and they are loving me. It is spring and they are all coming out. Let's prepare, inhaling to extend our spine, pulling that navel in. Exhale, making sure it stays in, and lifting the feet up off of the mat, extending the arms out long. And you can stay in that high boat if you'd like. Ensure you're breathing in and out fully through the nose. And then exhale, taking it down for a breath, and just relax your abdomen for a moment. And we'll do that one more time. So establish your foundation, inhaling to find your core. Exhale, make sure it stays engaged, and then lifting the feet up off of the mat. And you can stay holding onto your legs if that's what's comfortable for you, or extending the arms out. And it doesn't really matter your arm position, just make sure that you are fully breathing in and out, keeping that navel engaged, and wobbling is perfectly normal here. And we'll drop that back down, giving our abdomen a break, and take our feet together, coming into a butterfly forward fold, just to give our back a little bit of a stretch here. Make sure you're rounding, tucking that chin into the chest, just to give yourself a breather, relaxing all of the muscles for a moment, and then bringing yourself back up to seated. We're going to take ourselves down onto our backs now, so rolling onto your back, pulling one knee into the chest and then the other for full wind pose. Maybe if it feels good, rock a little side to side, holding onto the knees, or you can stay still here, your choice. Do what works for you. Just try and keep that sits bone close to the mat. We're bringing our legs into a 90 degrees, so your knees are directly over your hips. We'll reach the arms straight up, laying still on our back, inhaling to engage our core. Exhaling to make sure it stays fully engaged. And then inhale, extend the left leg and the right arm. Breathing in, bringing it back to center. And let's take it to the other side, extending the left leg and the right arm behind you, coming back into our dead bug position is what this one's called. Extend left leg, right arm. Other side. So exhaling every time you extend, inhaling when you come back into the dead bug position, keeping that core pulled in nice and tight, making sure that you are feels like somebody's got that navel pulled on a string. Taking it one more side, and then balancing it out to the other side. Should be feeling the burn here now. Last one, extending that right leg, left arm. And then we will grab our knees, pull the chin to the chest, just extending that upper back for a moment. Should feel nice. Lowering the feet down to the mat. And you want to nestle your shoulders underneath you, bringing the feet in as close to your bum as you can. If you can touch the heels, that's fine. If not, it doesn't matter. Just do what's comfortable for your body. And again, we are finding that core stabilization here, pulling that navel in and then lifting up. And then making sure we're keeping that core in nice and tight. Breathing in, breathing out on the exhale. And then we will inhale, tilt the pelvis up. And then lifting the bum up off of the mat. Holding, squeezing those glutes, feeling the burn here. And then exhale, lowering down, keeping that core engaged. Lifting back up by tilting the pelvis when the core is pulled in nice and tight. Inhaling, exhale to lift, keeping that belly pulled in nice and tight. Making sure you can take your full deep belly breathing. You got this. We're holding 3, 2, and lowering down. Nice work, everybody. Pull the knees into the chest. Maybe rock a little side to side. Just relax those stomach muscles for a moment. Taking the feet back down into our bridge position. We're going to challenge our core just a little bit more. So inhale, pull that navel in nice and tight. Lifting up, nestling those shoulders underneath you, and extend the right leg long up to the sky. And then lower down, taking it to the left side, keeping those hips lifted up as high as you can, squeezing those glutes, extending the right leg. And then taking it to the left side, extending and lowering the foot. Lifting those glutes up high, as high as you can. Really focusing on that core. This should be challenging. And then let's lower it down. Taking it into wind pose. And then let's take it into happy baby here. So you're going to grab your big toe with your peace fingers, pushing your elbows against your knees to maybe push the knees a little further away from the body if that feels good for you. You can either stay still here, or if you'd like to rock a little side to side, you can. Just think about keeping that low back completely on the mat, and we will release that. And extending the legs up to the ceiling or the sky. You can hang on to the back of the legs if that feels good to you. Should be feeling a nice stretch to the hamstrings. Going to flex the feet here. And we're going to reach our arms straight up to the sky. And we're going to lift up, just a small movement, just lifting the shoulder blades off the mat, making sure that core is fully engaged. Lift up, reaching for the toes. Inhaling, pulling the navel in, and then lift, reach, lowering back down. And one more, lift. You got this. We can do it. Your core should be burning by now. Last one, reach. You got this. You can do it. 3 and 2. Reaching. Almost there. And 1. There we go. Big breath in. And then exhale, extend the legs out long. Moving into Shavasana. So taking up some space on the mat, widening the feet as wide as your yoga mat or wider, taking the arms out nice and wide, palms facing up, and just relax the whole body. We want to let our bodies absorb everything we have put it through in this core yoga practice today. We've worked really hard, and you might notice that you're feeling your body humming with energy, and that is fantastic and perfectly normal. So we'll take some regular breathing in and out through your nose, doing whatever feels good to you here, and just relax. Important that we don't skip Shavasana. This is one of the most important poses that we can do for our bodies in our practice. This is where we absorb everything that we have asked our body to do for us today. And it is probably one of the most important poses in yoga, as well as one of the hardest, because it's really hard to just stay still. We'll just stay in silence now, following our natural breath rhythm. If you'd like to stay longer, you can. If you need to get on with the rest of your day, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, maybe do a full body stretch, rolling over into the fetal position on one side, pushing yourself up to seated. And we will bring our hands to our chest, dropping our chin down, thanking our body for taking us through this practice today. I really hope you enjoyed this. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing on the mat with me today. I hope you enjoyed this core yoga and you feel your core burning as much as I feel mine. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. Also hit the notification bell so you know when my next video is available for you to watch on YouTube. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Have a great day.